Hello, my friends. Welcome to Tarot Tuesday. Today I asked Spirit, how can the collective purge what no longer serves? We are entering a new era, a new dimension, a new timeline of humanity. And I think right now, through the end of the year, it's really important to let go of what's no longer serving us personally and collectively. The card that came out was the Ace of Air. Brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So in tarot, aces are the beginning, the front runner, the very start of something. And I think this really is a wonderful message to get with what we need to purge. Basically, I think this is telling the collective to step into a new way of thinking, a new way of being, and just a new thought pattern. It's you'll better be able to purge things once you can kind of get out of that negative mindset and switch over into this more positive, uplifting mindset that we're trying to create. That is, I know I say this all the time. It's icky right now. The energy is gross. There's so many dark forces on our planet that are trying to, keep us playing small, keep us as victims. And I think as soon as we can step into this new intellectual way of thinking and seeing life from a different perspective, then we can really own our brilliance, own our light. I'm sure right now you'll be feeling, maybe you thought one way and now your patterns of thinking or maybe how you're viewing the world is totally different. I know for me personally, from how I felt and what I was thinking at the beginning of, isolation at the beginning of the COVID pandemic, I was in a totally different headspace than where I am now. I think it's really important to kind of tune out the external sources and forces and really get clear in your own heart and in your own mind. Because there's so much crap that's being spewed by so many different people. And I'll admit it, I fed into some bullshit that I really shouldn't have. I shouldn't have been listening to certain people. They didn't know what they were talking about. They're just reiterating, regurgitating hate, basically. And I think for us to come into this new light, this new era, we really just need to purge all of that old shit, those old belief systems. Thus, with the Ace of Air, it's coming into that new way of thinking, that new, age of Aquarius that is happening. It's going to be beautiful, but right now I know it's kind of scary and intimidating. But really, it's just focus. Try and focus your thoughts on the long term. Don't just think about what's going on right now. Focus on the long term and really how it's going to affect humanity in the long run. So if we can purge these, outdated systems and archaic beliefs, we are able to step into the new age and leave this planet better for humanity that will come after us. And that's what it's all about, folks. It's not just about you. That's your ego. It's about others and it's about the future. So I encourage everyone to really get intellectual and think about what old, outdated, archaic, negative, fear-based thoughts need to be purged, need to go down, the toilet right now. And, write it out. I find that writing things out is such a crystal clear way to really focus, and just putting that pen on paper feels so good. And I know now we live in an age of technology and everything's on the phone and laptops and computers, but physically writing it out is what really works for me. So I encourage all of you today to sit down 5-10 minutes, write out the old thought patterns that need to be purged right now. And hopefully you'll feel a little bit better, maybe a little more optimistic after doing so. I wish you all lots of love, light, peace, and healing. Namaste.